What's up guys? Today I'm back at you with a brand new video. I'm going to show you how to make homemade pizza. I'm going to show you how to make the crust, how to make the sauce, and just how to make a really good pizza at home. Like if it's 10:30 at night and you're really craving pizza, but everywhere's closed and it's coronavirus season, well guess what? We got you covered. It's just a few ingredients. It's super easy to do. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to make it right now. Alright guys, so first you're going to start by making your yeast. You need 3/4 of a cup of warm water, which needed between about 120 to 130 degrees. So I have an instant read thermometer, and you're going to check and make sure that it's between 120 and 130. I've got 126, so that's perfect. So to that, you're going to add 1/4 ounce or 1 packet of dry active yeast, not instant yeast, but active yeast. So you're going to pour that in, make sure it gets all the way in there, and then take about 1 teaspoon of just regular sugar, and that's going to help it bloom. And then pretty much just give that a little stir, let it get mixed up, and put this somewhere like on top of your stove or somewhere kind of warm, maybe by a window, and let it sit for about 15-20 minutes. The longer you let it go, kind of the more fragrant it gets, and I think it makes better pizza dough, so I let it go for about 20 minutes or so while I'm doing some other things. So you have to set this somewhere warm and let it bloom, and you'll notice it's going to start making a lot of bubbles on the top, and when it starts making a lot of bubbles, that's when it's done. Alright guys, now you're going to mix up your dry ingredients. So you're going to start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So just put that into a large mixing bowl. Make sure you get that all the way in there. Now into that I'm going to put half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and of this I have half a tablespoon of onion powder, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, and about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. So I'm going to put that in there really good. Now I like to take 1 large clove of garlic and put 1 large clove of garlic into that. Or if you have already minced up garlic, whatever, about a, I don't know, tablespoon, man, no, not a tablespoon, half tablespoon, whatever. Just put some garlic in there if you like garlic. Give that a nice crush. That's so good. Yeah, so now you need 1 tablespoon of an oil. They say use olive oil. I didn't have any today, so I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of some vegetable oil, or any kind of oil you have pretty much. Put about a tablespoon of that in there. And now just mix that around with a whisk. Get it all mixed together evenly. You can see, just kind of get it mixed together. Get that oil to not clump up. Alright, it smells really good. So once you got this mixed up, you're just going to wait for 15-20 minutes for your yeast to get fully bloomed. Add that together, stir it around until it starts to kind of clump up, and I'll show you guys the rest. Alright guys, so after about 20 minutes or so, your yeast should kind of look like this. It should be really foamy on the top, and smells good. So take that and pour it all into your bowl, all that foam. Don't forget the foam, that's the good part. Okay, now take a whisk or whatever. You can even do this with your hand if you want, which I'm gonna have to get in there in a minute. But just begin to just whisk that around, get that as closely incorporated together as you can. Then, oh yeah, it's really stuck in there now. Alright guys, once you got your water in there, just start to mix it around by hand. And what I like to do is just go ahead and just dump it out onto a tabletop. Alright, now you're going to start to just knead this back and forth like this. And it's going to be really sticky right at first, but just keep trying to work in all those little bitty pieces that are stuck to your hand. And just keep on working this for as long as it takes, maybe 10 minutes. They say it takes 10 minutes. You can set a timer and just work it for 10 minutes. That's probably what I'll do, and then you'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so after you've been kneading this for about 10 minutes, 8 minutes, I don't know, whenever you get tired, once you get it looking really nice and smooth, kind of like that, no dry clumps left or anything, it's kind of formed into a little ball. Get a bowl, give it a shot of oil, that way it don't stick as it rises, and just plop that down in there, make sure it's coated in oil all the way around the entire piece of dough, and then cover it with cling wrap. Put it somewhere warm, like maybe inside your oven, off obviously, or on top of your oven, by a window, under the oven, in that little drawer, wherever you can. Put it somewhere warm and let it rise for at least 1 hour. The more it rises, the better it is. So your time allows, let it rise for that long. You can do 24 hours, you can do 1 hour, whatever it is. Okay, get this down. You recording already, really? Mm-hmm. That's cool. All right. Shit. What's up, peeps? Look, we finna make some tomato sauce. So you need one of these cans of San Marzano certified tomatoes, peeled. Okay. Go ahead and get you a sauce pot. Throw that bad puppy on medium heat. And, you know, I'll kick it on medium high for right now. Oh, she's smoking. I'm going to give her a nice shot of oil, maybe about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons. I don't know. Just about that much. Now, once that heats up, you're going to go ahead and put a little bit of garlic. Crush the garlic in there. Let it go about 10-15 seconds till it starts getting fragrant. And then I'll show you the rest. All right, once you got your oil heated up, take you a large clove of garlic. Or if you have some already minced up garlic, do that. And just go right over that oil with it. I don't know, to say something like that. Whatever you got around. And just let that kind of smash that around a little bit. Let it get fragrant. You guys smell that? Get in there. Get in there on that. Can you smell it? Alright, just let it kind of, you don't want it to get brown. You don't want it to get burnt. Just a couple seconds. Starts burning your eyes. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Put you in a whole can of tomatoes right over that hot oil. Okay, like that. And just go on with it. Alright, once you got that on there, just start to smash them. You can smash these as little or as much as you want. And basically just stir them around till you get them smashed up how you like them. I like it kind of fine. Not like pureed, but mashed up pretty good. Okay, once you got it smashed up how you like it, I got 2 tablespoons of sugar. You're gonna go on with that. And then right here, I've got a half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, half a tablespoon of granulated garlic, half a tablespoon of granulated onion, and then I've got about a tablespoon of salt. So you're gonna put that in there. Pretty much just give that a stir till it's all nice and combined. Put a lid on it and simmer for 15 minutes. Alright guys, our dough has been rising for about an hour and a half. It's about doubled in size. So we're gonna check on it and see what it looks like. You can see it's about doubled in size. And we're gonna give it a sniff. Oh man, that smells so good. It has that Italian seasoning. Oh my gosh, with the garlic and stuff. Okay, anyway, how about to have an organism? Alright, so we've got our pizza dough. You pretty much want to punch it, kind of deflate it a little bit like that. And then I'm going to get my little surface up here, kind of flour it up a little bit. Then spread it around just a little bit, and then we're just going to, it won't come loose. Uh-oh, that's why you oil, but it's still stuck a little bit. Okay, yeah, there it is. So now we're just going to kind of work this out a little bit. It's really oily, so maybe I'm going to work a little bit of this flour into it. And it's a lot more pliable now. So I'm going to stretch this out into whatever shape, which I'm going to do kind of a football shape here. And yeah, so I'm going to kind of tuck in the sides in with my pinkies like that. Form it into a nice little ball. A little more flour. Bam, like that. Now, I'm just going to start kind of poking this out with my fingers. Every which direction. Maybe get it where it's sliding around on that flour. I'm just going to keep working this with my fingers. Maybe a little bit of flour on top of that so my hands don't stick so much. And I'm basically just going to start kind of forming this out into the shape I want it. And like I said, I'm going to go for a kind of football shaped pizza. And you can make this crust as thin or as thick as you want it. Alright, so one thing we're going to do is we're going to get your oven preheating to the highest temperature it'll go to. Let's see, this one will probably go up to around, let's see, 525. So get it preheating to the highest temperature it'll go. That's a secret to making really good pizzas at home. Now over here, I've already got my pizza dough. Look at Avery.
Hey Avery.
Okay, anyways, I've got my pizza dough stretched out upside down. This is just a normal baking sheet. I've got it upside down, and I kind of built up a little bit of crust around it. All right, get a little bit of sauce, not too much, and just kind of, ladle it around on there, just like you see them do on TV. Get it all. I like to get it all the way to the edges personally. I know some people don't like it like that, but I like it all the way to the edge. You don't want too much sauce. Now we're going to have on the side. I had some fresh mozzarella froze in the freezer for about 10 minutes or so, and then I shredded it. That way it doesn't have that powder stuff on it. I'm going to go a little bit of this mozzarella cheese on there. You don't want to go way too heavy with the cheese. We get a good, nice coat of the cheese on there. Not too much though. Now we have some pepperoni. We're just gonna make this a normal old pepperoni pizza. So just gonna take your pepperonis, lay them out on there however you want them. All right, so go ahead and, like I said, keep on getting your pepperoni laid out on there however you want them. I like a lot of pepperoni, so maybe one more. I'm gonna get one more pepperoni in there. Like that. Oh man. Now once your oven's preheated to the highest temperature it'll go to, I'm gonna put it in there. No more than 10 minutes. It shouldn't take that long. Just keep an eye on it. Whenever it's the right color you like it, pull it out. I forgot to mention, I put a bunch of cast iron skillets on the bottom of the oven, and that will keep a lot of the heat and just kind of add that good crust on the bottom. If you don't have a pizza stone or something like that, that's what you can do. All right, once it's preheated to 525 or however high it'll go, take your pizza, put the top rack, and let it cook for about 10 minutes, 8 minutes, check it, start looking at it and seeing how it looks. All right, so I pulled it out of the oven. Oh man, it looks good. So I got a little bit of some butter with some garlic, stuff like that in it. Basically a little garlic butter. I'm gonna just brush the crust generously with that. And I have it setting up on a wire rack, that way it gets a little air underneath it and the crust don't lose its crunch. But anyways, just go around brushing the crust like so until you got it nice and good, and then we're gonna cut into it. All right, so I'll put it back in the oven just a minute on broil, let it kind of get that crisp color on it, as you can see. So yeah, I'm gonna cut into this. We're gonna try a piece. I'm pretty much just gonna cut it right down the middle, like that. Cut it into a couple pieces. Man. Let's see. We'll go with this piece right here. Look at the crust. Pretty thick. Alright guys, if you did like that video even just a little bit, make some random dude on the internet happy and like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys are on TikTok, you can go follow me at JT's Seasoning on TikTok. And yeah, so Avery, look. Alright guys, that's it. Peace.